Okay, hello, we're group four. This is our group members, and today we're talking about double booking rooms. Okay, and the vocabulary will present by me, and the conversation will present by me and Yuqi. And the preposition exercise will be Yuqi, and listening parts will be presented by Boro. And activity two will present by our three. And the high-low context culture presented by me, and the reference and the inside story presented by Boro. And the feedback will be our three. Okay, so the first vocabulary, you got 9 vocabularies. Okay, the first one is irresponsible.
Slow down, please.
Okay, so irresponsible.
Irresponsible.
It means showing lack of care of the consequences. So anyone wants to read the sentence?
I'm fed up with their irresponsible behavior and negligent attitude towards the issue of double booking.
Yeah, okay, so I'm fed up with their irresponsible behavior
I'm fed up with their irresponsible behavior
and negligent attitude towards the issue of double booking rooms.
and negligent attitude towards the issue of double booking rooms.
Okay, the next is the negligent. Is okay, the characterized by neglect and undue lack for concern. So anyone want the same sentence, so we just skip it.
But they need to repeat this word.
Okay, so negligent.
Negligent.
The next one. Invitee. Invitee means like a person who is invited to something. So anyone wants to read the sentence?
You see, I booked the rooms for our fellow invitees 6 months ago, and Carrie told the hotel front desk staff.
Okay, good. So you see,
You see,
I booked the room from the special invitees
I booked the rooms for our special invitees
6 months ago and clearly told the hotel front desk staff.
6 months ago,
and clearly told the hotel front desk staff.
Okay, grievances.
Grievances.
A complaint or strong feeling that you have been treated unfairly. So anyone wants to read the sentence?
I've made direct contact with the manager of the hotel to air my grievances.
Okay, good. So I've made direct contact with the manager of the hotel to air my grievances.
I've made direct contact with the manager of the hotel
Okay, next is immediately.
Immediately.
It's mean now or without waiting or thinking. So anyone wants to read the sentence?
She promised that she will handle the problem immediately and get back to me once she
Okay, good. So she promised that she'll handle the problem immediately
She promised that she'll handle the problem immediately
and get back to me once she conjures up a quick fix.
and get back to me
once she conjures up.
Because the next one is conjure up. It's mean quickly come up with or create an idea, plan, or excuse. So the sentence same. So we just read the vocab. Conjure up.
conjure up.
Okay, next. Okay, next one is sensible. It's mean like based on or acting on good judgment and practical ideas of understanding. So anyone want to read the sentence?
At this step, someone who's sensible and willing to take responsibility as well as to clean up the mess they have made.
Okay, good. At least they've got someone who's sensible and willing to take responsibility.
At this step, someone who's sensible and willing to take responsibility
As well as to clean up the mess that they have made.
as well as to clean up the mess they have made.
Okay, the next one is vacancy. Vacancy means
Vacancy.
oh, va- vacancy.
Yes.
Okay, vacancy. A space or a place that is available to be used. So anyone wants to read the sentence?
Also, I've just contacted a couple of hotels nearby to check the availability of rooms. It seems that there are still quite a lot of vacancies.
Okay, good. So also I have just contacted a couple of hotels nearby
So I've just contacted a couple of hotels nearby
to check the availability of rooms.
to check the availability of rooms.
And it seems that there are still quite a lot of vacancies left.
It seems that there are still
quite a lot of vacancies.
Okay, the next is the cancellation.
Cancellation.
Yeah, it's mean the act of canceling or calling off some arrangement. So anyone wants to read the sentence?
Yes, I have booked a reservation with Express Easy Hotel since they do not charge a cancellation fee.
Okay, good. So, yes, I have booked a reservation with Express Easy Hotel since they do not charge a cancellation fee.
Yes, I have booked a reservation
Okay, the next part will be the conversations. So turn to page 70 and 71. And I'll become Nick, and Uchi will become Fiona. Okay, Fiona, how are things going with you?
Not too bad, apart.
Oh, so sorry, repeat after me. Okay, Fiona, how are things going with you?
Fiona, how are things going with you?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Apart from the fact that I'll have to go with the last minute change to accommodation arrangements.
Apart from the fact that I will have to deal with the next change to translation.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's why I'm here. Tom told me that you were a bit frustrated about the Travelers Hotel yesterday afternoon.
Actually, that's why I'm here. Tom told me that you were a bit frustrated about the traveler hotel yesterday afternoon.
Well, not just a bit frustrated.
Well, not just a bit frustrated.
I was actually filming.
Fuming.
Seriously, I'm fed up with their irresponsible behavior.
Seriously, I'm fed up with their irresponsible behavior.
And negligent attitude towards the issue of double booking rooms.
And negligent attitude towards the issue of double booking rules.
Okay, of course you're frustrated.
Of course, you are frustrated.
You see,
You see,
I booked the room for our special invitee 6 months ago.
I booked the rooms for our special invitees 6 months ago.
And clearly told the hotel from that stage.
And clearly told the hotel from that staff.
These people are extremely important to us and there is no room for mistake.
These people are extremely important to us and there is no room for mistakes.
Last month, I phoned the hotel and double checked the reservation.
This month I phoned the hotel and double checked the reservation.
They all say it's fine.
They all say it's fine.
Well, have the rooms ready for you.
We'll have the rooms ready for you.
But now, such a nightmare.
But now, such a nightmare.
Oh, poor Fiona.
Oh, poor Fiona.
I totally understand where you're coming from. Is there anything I can do to help?
I totally understand where you're coming from. Is there anything I can do to help?
Well, I've made direct contact with the manager of the hotel to air my grievances.
Well, I have made direct contact with the manager of the hotel to air my grievances.
At the end of our talk,
And the end of our talk,
she promised that she'll handle the problem immediately and get back to me once she conjures up a quick fix.
she promised that she'll handle the problem immediately and get back to me once she conjures up a quick fix.
Okay, that's good. At least they've got someone who's sensible and willing to take responsibility as well as to clean up the mess they have made.
At least they've got someone who's sensible and willing
To take responsibility as well as to clean up the mess they have made.
Also, I have just contacted a couple of hotels nearby to check the availability of rooms.
So I have just contacted a couple of hotels nearby to check the availability of rooms.
And it seems that there are still quite a lot of vacancies left.
It seems that there are still quite a lot of vacancies left.
good. And have you made the reservation?
Good. You have made the reservation?
Yes, I have booked a reservation with Express Easy Hotel.
Yes, I have booked a reservation with Express Easy Hotel.
Since they do not charge a cancellation fee.
Since they do not charge a cancellation fee.
So problem solved then.
So problem solved then.
Sort of, anyway. At least I feel a bit relieved now.
At this, I feel a bit relieved now.
Okay, so next will be the preposition exercise for each.
And we'll have 7 questions. And number 1, Fiona, how are these going? What about you? Does anyone want to answer?
Yes.
And please repeat after me. Fiona, how are these going with you?
Fiona, how are things going with you?
I booked the room Baba our special in Beaches 6 months ago and Chloe told the hotel from that state. And please repeat after me. I booked the rooms for our special in the cheek 6 months ago and
I booked the rooms for our special invitee 6 months ago
Chloe told the hotel from that state.
and clearly told the hotel front desk staff.
These people are extremely important Baba us and there is no room for Baba mistake.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Important to us, and there is no room for mistakes.
And please repeat after me. These people are extremely important to us and there is no room for mistakes.
These people are extremely important to us and there is no room for mistakes.
Well, have the rooms ready, Baba you. And please repeat after me. Well, have the rooms ready for you.
We'll have the rooms ready for you.
I've made direct contact about the manager, about the hotel, about air my grievances. Grievances.
And count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
And direct contact with the manager of the hotel to air my grievances.
And please repeat after me. I've made direct contact with the manager of the hotel to air my grievances.
I've made a direct contact with the manager of the hotel to air my grievances.
And they've got someone who's sensible and willing Baba take responsibility as well as Baba clean up the mess they have made.
Okay, count to 3. Count to 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Two.
And please repeat after me. At least they've got someone who's sensible and willing to take responsibility as well as to clean up the mess they have made.
At least they've got someone who's sensible and willing to take responsibility as well as to clean up the mess they have made.
I have just contacted a couple Baba hotel nearby Baba check the availability Baba rooms.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Off to air.
And please repeat after me. I have just contacted a couple of hotel nearby to check the availability of rooms.
I just contacted a couple of hotels nearby to check the availability of rooms.
And next, I get a book to follow.
The next part is listening practice. And we got vocabulary first. We got 6 vocabularies. Yes. First one, stupidus. Stupidus. Stupidus.
No.
Stupid. Stupidus.
它总特点，
Stupendous.
Stupendous. Sorry, stupendous. It means extremely impressive. Is there anyone to read the sentence?
You're such a stupendous problem solving
Expert. Good. Now repeat after me. You are such a stupendous problem-solving expert.
You're such a stupendous problem solving expert.
Okay, the second one, untoward. Untoward means unexpected and inappropriate or inconvenient. Is there anyone to read the sentence?
Let's pray for nothing untoward to happen.
Good. And please repeat after me. Let's pray for something untoward to happen.
Let's pray for nothing untoward to happen.
Third, motivating. It means able to influence someone to behave in a particular way. Is there anyone to read the sentence?
She would like to share some tips for motivating retail staff during economic hard times.
Good. And please repeat after me. She would like to share some tips for motivating retail staff during economic hard times.
Some tips for motivating retail staff during
Next, retail means the sale of goods and to the public in relatively small quantities for use or consumption rather than for resale. There, it's the same sentence, so we skip. The next one, I second that. Agree with someone just said. So you want to read the sentence? I second that. Good. Next one, circulate. Pass from place to place or person to person. Is there anyone to read the sentence?
And could you also circulate the information among our colleagues?
Good. And please repeat after me. And could you also circulate the information among our colleagues?
And could you also circulate the information among our colleagues?
Listening practice.
Listen to the following conversation. If the statement is true, please write T. If false, write F.
Finding a new keynote speaker. Hello, Nick. Do you have a minute?
Please come in. My door is always open.
Miss Emily Irvine has agreed to be our keynote speaker.
That's fantastic. How did you manage to get her to say yes so quickly?
She actually owed me one. So when I called her, she said, no problem straight away.
Very well done. I knew you were the one who could save the day. This achievement has given you the title of Miss Troubleshooting.
Please, you're embarrassing me.
You deserve it. You're such a stupendous problem-solving expert.
Well, I just hope I don't need to do this again. I hate calling in favors.
I know. Let's pray for nothing untoward to happen.
Indeed.
By the way, what's Ms. Irvine going to talk about?
She would like to share some tips for motivating retail staff during economic hard times.
That's interesting.
That is going to be useful as well. More and more companies have started to feel the pinch recently.
It's true. We should be grateful that we still have the funding to run this convention.
I second that.
Right. I think I'm going to ask Jane to update the keynote speaker information on the 14th GRI convention website. Could you please provide her with the relevant information, such as Ms. Irvine's expertise and work experience?
No problem.
And could you also circulate the information among our colleagues?
Sure, you can count on me. 1. Miss Emily Irvine agreed to give a keynote speech about motivating retail staff. 2. Nick asked Fiona to update the keynote speaker information on the convention website. 3. Nick invited Miss Emily Irvine to be the keynote speaker for the 14th GRI convention.
Okay, who wants to answer question 1?
True.
True, yes. And question 2?
False.
False. Okay, good. Question 3.
False.
False, okay. Question 2 is false because in the conversation, Nick say, right, I think I'm going to ask Jane to update the keynote speaker information on the 14th GRI convention website. This means Nick planned to ask Jane, not Fiona. So the answer is false. And the question 3's answer is false. It's because in the conversation, Fiona said, she actually owed me one. So when I called her, she said, no problems right away. This means Fiona was the one who invited Miss Irvine, not Nick. Irvine, not Nick. So the statement is false. Next part is activity 2. Please turn to page 73.
Okay, I'll become the A. Okay, hi, I just arrived. I'm here for the 14th GRI convention. Can you tell me my room number? I need to rest.
I'll be B. Sorry, I don't see your booking. The hotel is full. Except for a big family room, it costs 22,000 per night.
What? My room was booked by the convention. Can you check again?
I checked, but there's no record. Maybe you can call the convention coordinator.
Okay, hi, this is Debbie.
And how about BC? Hello, Debbie. This is Tycho. How may I help you?
I'm at the hotel, but they say my booking is missing. What should I do?
Let's check. I booked your room. Let me call the hotel now. Hi, I booked a room for Debbie for a convention. Can you check again?
Oh, I see it now. Sorry for the mistake. Your room is ready.
Thank you, I was really worried.
I'm very sorry for the trouble. As an apology, we'll give you free breakfast.
That is so. See you tomorrow.
Okay, so next will be the high-lows content culture. So we're gonna say the high-low content culture about the parents of American, the parents of Asian, and the education. Okay, next week. Okay, so this picture is from the internet, and they saying the American kids and the Asian, the Taiwanese kids. Okay, for me, like, a little story, like my dad, once I moved back to Taiwan one day, my math was pretty sucks. And I get the really 0 point in the test in the elementary school, and I get back to home. And my classmates, their parents were pretty angry, but my dad was laughing. And he told me, like, everything you got the first time, so we go out and celebrate, take me to the steakhouse. He said it's okay. So when I was a kid, he told me, if you don't want to go to school, it's okay. He just told me what you're gonna do, what you want to try. You can try everything, you can do anything you want, just be legal. So everything he'll let me try. But most of my Taiwanese students, not everyone, but most of my Taiwanese classmates, they always, their parents just told them like, you don't know what you want to do, just go to school. Just keep doing quiz, keep doing tests, and keep going to elementary school, to junior high school, to college. So this is the internet picture between like the student in the U.S. and the Europe and Taiwanese. So I think we should try more things, not just only read the textbook and sit at school. So this is our high-low concepts culture. So the next will be the references.
This is our references. Okay, the first one is high and low context culture. The second one is vocabularies. This one is high-low context culture. Ling. second one is vocabularies from the Wood Dictionary. And next part is our inside story. Our first rehearsal is on March 14th. We use Line to meet. The second rehearsal is on March 16th. We use Google Meeting to practice the presentation. Break time. Come back at 3. 4:20. Come back at 4.
Now it's 15 or 4:10.
4:10. At 4:10.
我只想看他的脸，看我跟你回应的时候就这里。hashtag 我们也都可以。
然后我就问他接到电话，就询问说那一切都还好，目前状况有没有需要转达人这样。然后我说OK，都还好，现场都还好。现场不好，而且你知道为什么吗？因为他做了很多。
Okay, the next will be the comments. Well, that's welcome group 1.
Hey, hi, I'm Li Jiasen from Group 1, and today I want to give 2 strings. And the first one is, and when they are introducing vocabularies, I found that they use different colors to differentiate.
Your vocabulary.
I remember they use blue, green, and black and red to differentiate the sentences, definitions, and the Chinese translation. So it makes it very clear to see, and this is the first one. And the second one is when one members don't know how to pronounce the words, other ones will help them. Yeah. So this is my comments, and I'll give the floor to Kevin.
I'm Hongdan from Group 1, and I will provide 3 suggestions for their presentation. The first one, I think, in their vocabulary and scenario sections, the first presenter could slow down the speed. Otherwise, we will be unable to follow the presentation, and that's the first one. And the second one, remember on page 23, I think it is preposition exercise, and from questions 5 to 7, they use to, and I think to here are all the twos here are in infinitives, not prepositions. So that's another thing. And on page 36, it's activity 2, and I think it will be better let presented the tasks in the textbook first. Otherwise, when they presented all the scenarios on their own, as the audience and listeners, we might feel a bit confused about what was going on there. So that will be all my 3 suggestions, and I will give the floor to Group 2.
Okay, I'm Group 2 and I'm comparing your team, I think your team presentation of the time management was excellent and the teamwork was good. Although I have some unfamiliar words like stupendous. Yes. And you can improve it next time. And I give the floor to Yujie. I'm Yujie from Group 2. And I think their PowerPoint is great because they use gray color, highlight the sentence or point. And their voice were very loud and clear. I will give the floor to Jen.
And from Group 2, I think their teamwork is great because they always help each other. And second is, I think their hello kindness culture is very good and it's very, very close to us. Okay, I will give the floor to Group 3.
Okay, so we are Group 3 and my name is Ling. So I really appreciate their team working. So in their scenario 1, when Yuqi have some problems with the vocabulary, Yang Zhe and Borong will help her to make sure her pronunciation is correct. And I want to talk about their high and low contact culture because I think this is a really common thing to us. And also, I feel a little bit envy about Yang Zhe. Because I'm envy about his parents will let him to choose like whether he would like to go to school or not. So I think they chose the topic very well. Very good. I will give the floor to Jing Xian.
I'm Ling from Group 3, and today I have 2 points to say. And the first point is I really like their PPT. They use 3 colors to separate the word different parts like blue and green and black. Yes. So I think it's very, very clearly to separate different parts. And the second part is I really like their PPT style because I think it's really comfortable to audience eyes. So if the PPT color is like the very bright or very like big red, that style color, then the audience eyes will not that comfortable. So I think this point is I really like his part. And I will give the floor to Rong Miao.
I'm Long Miao, and I have 2 advantages to talk about. The first one is I think they speak very loud and clear and have confidence and have eyes contact with the audience. And next one is they have a very good time management. I will give the floor to Yujie.
I think they have a good teamwork and their PowerPoint slide design is clear and simple to us to read the word on it. And I will give a floor to Group 5.
My name is Ling. I have one advantage to talk about. I like their vocabulary part. They use different colors to illustrate. And I'll give the floor to Li Zhen.
I have one strength to say. They have good teamwork. When someone has mispronunciation like fuming or immediately, they can correct their partner quickly. Yeah, so I will give a floor to Ping Shen.
I am Ping Shen from Group 5, and I have 3 points to say. First is, their high and low context culture. I think is very well. And number 2 is Yang Zhe's, and he talked too fast, and I listen. I feel a little tired. And number 3 is page 37. I think they have a spelling mistake, but I'm not sure.
Baby, the cycle.
Hello, H-E-L.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll give the floor to group 6.
恭喜你成绩。
Hello, hello.
We are group 6. I am Zhi. And first they had a good teamwork. And how they cover each other, and their high-low contact culture story was interesting. And I will give the floor to Xu.
I'm Shen from group 6. First is their voice loud enough, and they did the presentation very smoothly. I will give the floor to I'm from group 6. When the presentation, I saw a little mistake on page 13.
13 吗？
The KK semantic symbol is wrong.
哦，哇，
I give the
这是
floor
那个
back to
知道。
That's a shame. You were up.
你已经占了一个名额。
I give the floor back to group 4.
Could you correct that now?
Yeah, we're doing it. 没关系，再找一个。真的啊，永远都不一样。二吧，对。3个人。对的。
你像那个草树的，长得很复杂的那个。
8是不是？这个吗？哦，不好。
就跟你分手，
是跟我生一样。
中就不去，中文很烂哎。
第二个嘛，第二个嘛。
不要要保护你的手机。
Okay, so these three are the are the three of the best commentators. Welcome the.
No,
Why?
announce them.
Oh, okay. Like we choose Justin because he say like Yuchi needs some helps and other we two will give her some support, so we chose him. Yeah, and then Tingyu she find out the KK
The mistake.
with the mistake, so we think she's pretty focused on the PowerPoint, so we chose her. And yeah, and no, oh, she shared about her feeling about the high-low context, so we think it's pretty good. So we welcome these three of you.
Okay, so first I would thank. Okay, we will thanks. Okay, we will thanks Group 1 for choosing us for. Group 4 for choosing us for to be the best commentators. So I'll just summarize my comments that I think it's very great that you have members that will help out each other. And here in their PowerPoint, they use different colors to let us read the PowerPoint more clearly. Yeah, and I'll look forward to.
Thanks for choosing me as one of the best commentators. I found a mistake on the page 13. Maybe they can check more before presentation. I give the floor to Yingzhen.
I'm Yingzhen, and first, thanks for choosing me as one of the best commentators. So to sum up, they have a great teamwork and they choose a very common topic for their high-low content, and I still feel very envy, but very good. I will give the floor back to Group 4.
Okay, so next will be our feedback. Okay, so my feedback in this group report, and we work together and find the organized information. So we talk and help each other. So the teamwork again. So which made our teamwork better, and everyone did their part. So the report was totally complete. And this experience taught us that working together, so being responsible, is important to reach a goal. Yeah, like everyone say, like I say, we always help each other. That's my the most of big feedback for me. Yeah, we have each other with the team. So next I'll give a floor to.
Do you still remember what did I correct you? Which one?
You made the mistake.
Yes.
Stupendous.
No, not that's not that's yours.
Vacancies.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Okay. The feedback. Yeah. Like Dr. Ling told me towards reading the vacancies,
Good.
not vacancies. Yeah.
So
Okay,
I just want to make sure that am I correct? You remember?
Okay. Yeah, I remember it. Thanks. So I'll give the floor to Yuchi.
And my feedback. This report helped me improve my reading and speaking skills. Summarizing the main point made me understand the content better, and speaking in English made me more confident. I learned to express my idea clearly and speak more smoothly in front of others. Finally, I want to thank my group member for helping me with pronunciation. And I give the floor to Boro.
This is my feedback. This team report was a good learning experiences. It helped me improve my presentation skills, but not the pronunciations, and understand the importance of teamwork. Despite challenges like time management and different opinions.
Like what?
You mean the different opinions?
Yeah, different. What kind of different opinions?
Like the high-low context culture. I thought it was not pretty good to say about in the school, because I think
Yeah, I think was the education was not really good to
talk about this.
about education at school because we're not teacher, we're not.
And what was your original proposal?
Not yet. Not we are not.
We haven't decided, but yeah, I think that's
haven't
cool. I
decided.
think it's a cool story to share about. But you think it's not. I
Okay.
think he's worried too much. I think everyone's okay.
So next time, just give us the real examples
Okay.
of different opinions.
Okay. We work together, adjust and deliver the solid presentation. There's still room for important improvement, such as answering questions more confidently and making the content clear. But overall, I learned that good communication and teamwork are keys. And I look forward to improve my skills and working more efficiently with my team in the future.
And I want to thank Dr. Liang for correcting my pronunciation.
I want to thank Dr. Liang to correct my pronunciation like stupendous. Which is the most important words. Okay. Thank you. We are group 4.
Thank you. Wait a second. We need to, any questions? Could you go to your preposition exercise?
Okay.
Because we have been through this for 1 year. You still don't know how to tell. 5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7. Okay.
Could you read number 5 together? I've made direct contact.
I've made direct contact with the manager of the hotel to air my grievances.
What did Kevin say to this one? What's wrong with this one?
To air my grievances.
So what is to here? Is it a preposition or infinitive?
It's infinitive.
Why?
The air is verb.
And when air is verb, what does that mean?
On air.
No.
Book. Grievances.
If it's a verb, then it must be different from 空气. So
Yeah,
it's not 空气, definitely. If it's not 空气, then what is it?
You mean to air, right?
Yahoo
Yes.
Dictionary.
It's up to air.
You never know the meaning when air is used as a verb.
We thought it's something like book or
Book?
book sweets.
You just say air and look it up. You don't say to air. You cannot find it.
Just air, right?
And let's see. Okay? The first one, tell us all the meanings.
它当名词用的时候是空气、大气、天空、空中的意思。当不及物动词的时候是使通风跟亮，当及物动词的时候是通风。
还有吗？还有别的意思吗？
还有发表
这里是及物
跟炫耀。
动词还是不及物动词？先判断，在这里是及物还是不及物？
不及物。
及物。
哦，
说及物的举手。那一个举手，觉得是不及物动词的举手。哎，那你们后面没举手是啊？不知道，无法判断。一觉得是及物动词的举手。
及物动词。
及物动词。
好，那不及物动词的举手。好，那我们已经缩小范围了，是及物动词。那有1、2、3、4，是哪一个？
广播播送吗？
是吗？回到你们的句子，杨哲有介绍，回到你们的 vocabularies。杨哲有讲 grievance， 那它配套的是，它的动词是 to air my grievance， 它的中文是对的，翻译是对的。to air， 所以是哪一个？
表达。
1、2、3、4，选一个。
Number 3。
Number 3， 同意 Number 3的请举手。今天第一次学到 air 当及物动词是这个意思的，请举手。1、 以前都是 air 当名词嘛，那下次这样是片语，两者加一起讲。
Okay.
你如果 to air， 它就不会把它选为介系词。
Okay, I know. We'll fix next one.
Okay, that's very good. To air my grievances， 它很棒啊，它 s 有加出来。它的名词介绍动词，它介绍名词的时候没有加 s。Very good. Original word. But when it comes to sentence, there's s. So let's read this one together. I've made direct contact.
I've made direct contact with the manager of the hotel to air my grievances.
那 air 还有一个片语，好，现在开放抢答。家丑不外扬，英文要怎么讲？
哦，邊個啦？我真係。
兩者。
邊個啦？
一定是跟 air 有关系啊，不然老师不会问啊。
你直接查叫做不会，我打中文。
Anyone want to try? Okay, 好。
Don't air anything dirty about you.
Don't air.
Don't air anything.
No， 有一个更像英文的。
我试试看。
好。
Do not air your family issues. 更英文 issues.
你这个很直接啊。
To each other, to other person.
好，你猜。
Don't air your dirty laundry in public.
Bingo！
哇，
加分！来打英文上来。他刚刚讲的。
这个吗？
对。
Air one's dirty laundry.
Don't air your dirty laundry in public。下次听到这个哈 ，laundry 不是洗衣服吗？那在这里什么意思？博荣介绍一下。
啊？什么？传播吗？那个 air， 那个发表传播。
什么叫 air someone's dirty laundry in public？ 杨哲讲。
You say air someone.
No, air someone's dirty laundry in public. You know the word linen? Linen， 这里。
Which one?
Linen 是生字吗？这个片语记下来。下次看到 "Don't air your dirty laundry in public"， 是什么意思？
家丑不可外扬。
那为什么是这样子呢 ？To air 在这里什么意思
？air 是晒，
晒衣服。你们的衣服要洗的衣服又脏又臭，你可以晾在外面吗？所以引申就是不家丑，不要外扬。
Okay.
Don't， 你没有学过这个片语吗，杨哲 ？Don't air your dirty laundry in public. It's a common expression in English, but often mistaken. 你们今天第一次学到这个的举手。哇，那太棒了！这个句子很重要，因为 air 是当动词，所以就会有这个 to air your dirty laundry in public。你们即将要就业，绝对不要在职场上。Don't air your dirty laundry in public.
Okay.
Keep this in mind, not just the English, but also for real life.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
Page. So we take care of air. Air my grievances. Page 9.
Immediately.
Page 9.
Yeah.
Immediately. Did you change that? Did you just capitalize she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
We figured out the break time, so we changed
It
it.
wasn't like this. when you first presented, but it's good that you corrected your own mistake. And could you go to your listening practice?
Okay.
It's very good that Borong show us 9 vocabularies, right?
Yeah.
Six.
Six.
No,
Okay,
six.
let's repeat those words. Very important words. What's wrong with the phonetic symbol? 怎么会两个重音呢 Could you check this?
I
Okay.
use Yahoo Dictionary.
Yahoo Dictionary will help. Let's take up this one.
Stupendous.
Stupendous.
Yeah, they got two.
Stupendous. 那他写错了，因为不可能有两个。
我也觉得这样很奇怪。
后面那个 DJ 那个是对的。That's why you are confused. Maybe that's because why you cannot pronounce this word. Let's repeat this word together.
Stupendous.
Good. Stupendous. And next one. Let's review all the words.
On to word.
On two words.
两者 is right.
On to word.
Two word.
On to word.
这是生字的举手。On two word 是生字吗？对。对啊。哦，那很重要，因为它看起来不太像是生字。Two word 学过啦，加一个 on 而已。Then it becomes an adjective. Very good. Now you pick up this word. Let's read the sentence. Let's pray.
Let's pray for nothing on two words to happen.
Good. Next one. 这是生字吗？
Motivating.
应该不是。
走了。Okay, next one. 你的重音跟你念的这音标跟重音是一样的吗？
不一样。
应该是怎样
Retail 应该是 T 的。我也是从。
所以雅虎，
对啊。
雅虎也这样写吗？
对啊。
Let's see.
Retail.
Oh, okay. So it's not your fault. All right, let's continue.
Retail.
Okay.
I second that.
好，这里他还加了句型 I second that。这里是我复议，在会议的时候要讲我复议。I second that。这是老师之前没有上过吗？
你有听过 You can say that again？ 没有听过 I second that。我自己的。
OK。今天第一次学到 I second that，second 当动词用的举手。OK。在会议里面的 I second that 就是复议，那就表示同意。Very good. And
circulate.
Circulate. Good. Continue.
List.
And let's see the answer and his explanation. Very good.
Oh, sorry.
He picked up everything from the listening practice script and told us. And the black one is your own explanation, right?
Yeah.
This means something and something. Very good. Excellent. Next one. Okay, good. Could you read this one? Fiona.
Fiona, she actually owed me one.
什么叫 owe me one?
欠个人情。
Good.
欠人情。
知道学 owe me one 是欠人情的举手。早就知道，今天才知道的举手。那这个要讲啊。
因为我知道，所以我也。
因为很多同学会不知道，他以为你欠一个什么东西，是欠人家人情。You owe me one， 这次你欠我一个。Owe me one，one 后面没有东西了，不是 one book，one card， 就是欠一个人情。Next one. Activity 2. Some students mentioned about your activity 2.
Okay.
I think it's Kevin. could you repeat your comments on this part again? It's very important.
I really felt that like to present a task to let us know what was going on in this section.
Okay, so what do you need to do? What's in our textbook? Let's read the heading. Activity 2. What happens in activity 2? You just need a brief introduction of what's happening here before you present your dialogue. Okay, then that will solve the problem of confusion.
We got practice our communication and problem solving skills.
Okay,
so
very
we
good. You need a topic sentence, a heading.
Okay.
Okay. That will be fine.
Okay.
Everything will be perfect. 这是谁写的？
一起就是想出这个，就一起想，
你们自己写的吗？
就是有想一些啊，然后
原本是类似像剧本一样的。
是啊，你们写的就像剧本啊，他们很棒哎，他们还有加上表情。Could you read number 1, guest?
Hi, I just arrived. I'm here for the first.
No. I mean the first one.
Tried and walks to the
Tires
and walks to the front desk.
这是谁想出来的？
就打上去了，就是想一下。
是 ChatGPT 写的吗？
你会用人就有改，就自己改。
他们是第一次有人写的像剧本一样。这一位 A 他是现在是什么状态？ Could you read the description together? Tired
and walks to the front desk.
B.
Checks system, looks confused.
A.
Surprised and frustrated.
Frustrated.
Yeah, frustrated.
Okay, good. 下一页。
Just call C.
Checking C 那个 checking 什么 RECORD 怎么念
Records.
不是
Record.
为什么是念 records？
就是记录的意思。
它是名词，名前动后，同样一个字，如果当动词是 record。You are recording your presentation.
Yes.
And that would become a very important record of your presentation. 所以这里重音改一下。Next page. Could you read the description? B.
Checks, scan, and finds the booking.
A.
Relieved.
哦，终于找到我的 booking. Relieved. Good. And anything else? Any more? That's something particular unique about their presentation. They added the motion is like a script. 他们学的像剧本一样。Okay, very good. Let's give them big hands. Any other questions? 再复习一次，家丑不要外扬。英文。
Air.
Don't
air laundry in public.
Okay, don't air your 直接讲 your.
Don't air your
dirty
laundry in public.
Good. Okay, then let's give them big hands again. And big hands to the new best commentator. 有几个是新科状元是吗？2位是新的。哪几个是新的？一个是新的，哪一位？哦 ，OK，let's give them big hands. 他讲好漏是吗？
没有，是那个讲 KK 音标。
KK 音标，那好漏的是谁？哦，那你们没有人选他。
KK 更难看啊，就是 Hello 那个蛮明显。
All right, I'll see you next week. Thank you for coming.